wasn't fully... Ako sendirian di sana.
It's so frustrating. She got so upset at me.
How long am I gonna...
Oh my god, babe.
Gary! I was just looking for the sports channel, Gary.
I think probably we should, sell the van, part ways, and carry on our lives as individuals.
Hey guys, welcome back to 90 Day Fiance, The Other Way, Season 6, Episode 19. And we're going to start off with Tata and James. So, Tata is extremely happy about the wedding and she's sitting down and they're talking about it. But then, James destroys her whole mood by bringing up that they need to go back to America. You guys, look how upset she looks.
But we spent so much money on this wedding. Our savings has dwindled away. It's left us with no choice but to return back to the US.
So 5 seconds later, she's crying, saying that she doesn't want to go back. And James is like, hey, our finances are a wreck. I'm not saying that we won't come back to visit, but logically, we need to go back. Also, he kind of brings up the car and I'm like, damn, y'all are still paying for that? Like, let them repossess it. Then, get a cheaper car.
I'm a genius. I'm a fucking genius.
Anyways, James tells us that his parents, the one he used to work for, are still mad at him. Jeez, I wonder why. It's not like this will be the second time he did this shit. But his dad isn't talking to him and his mom only talks to him like every once in a while.
They deserve it.
But now, after all these failures, we have to beg my parents to let me come work for them again. And that's daunting, to say the least.
Daunting? Add embarrassing to it as well. Because he really should be embarrassed for doing that shit. You know what? I need him on his hands and knees begging for forgiveness. Tata, show him how to do it.
This can't be.
So he's like, he wasn't fully prepared to move. Like, no shit.
I wasn't fully prepared for moving to the US.
Oh my gosh, shut up, Tata. So she's trying to guilt trip him and he's like, nah girl, we'll be doing so much better in America than here.
I thought after wedding, James will make more effort to figure out how to live in here.
Help him.
I can applying more for job.
Then do it.
I feel like he's just giving up.
No shit.
Now, you done pissed me off. Know what you're talking about before you start talking.
So her problem is that she's extremely lonely in America because he was always working and always had the car. So she really couldn't go anywhere either. And if I was her, I would complain about that too. So James promises to make sure that she isn't lonely. And she's like, how? And he's like, I'll figure it out. Like how you figured out how to live in Indonesia.
We're figuring out right now to live in Indonesia. And then you want me to come back there and then try to figure out too.
Yeah, you tell him, Tata. So now she meets up with her sisters and she tells them that James wants to go back to America.
Maksudnya apa sih?
It means they're going back to America, Angel.
Oh, you sound like you slow.
So they're confused because he said he wanted to live here. And Angel's crying because he said that he wanted to get close to her family.
Sedih atau bahagia? Sedih karena aku harus kehilangan Tata lagi dan lagi. Aku juga gak bisa ngapa-ngapain karena...
Angel, you're literally going back to Bali, which is literally 10 hours away from Tata. So you were really going to see her anyways. So Tata said that she doesn't want to leave either. And now they're all crying.
Oh my God, bro. Oh, hell no.
But to be honest, I would cry too because I love my sisters. I'm fighting with 2 out of the 3 right now. I can't stand them right now. But one of them needs to braid my hair. So now I'm like, oh shit, I kind of fucked up. I don't want to pay full price. Anyways, Tata's sister said that they made vows to live together. So they really can't have James go back while she stays here in Indonesia.
I cannot lose my family or I cannot lose James.
I cannot choose because I love them equally. So I don't know what I need to do.
So now back to the house, there is clear tension between James and Tata. So she told him that she told her sisters about their situation. And James doesn't like that she did that at all.
I understand wanting to talk to somebody, but if that's something you wanted to do, why couldn't you at least communicate with me before just opening up stuff we talked about privately? That hurts a little bit.
To be honest, I don't know. I feel like I would do the same. Maybe he's just like used to like telling people things like last minute. Probably would wait like the morning before they have to go to America to tell her family, hey, we're going to America. Bye.
It's just don't feel fair. I need to make a big decision to move back again to state, but you don't need to talk to people about it or your family. He's not considering what I feel.
So now James starts crying because he doesn't want people to know that he can't take care of his wife and that they will know that he's a failure.
I'm supposed to feel sorry for that bitch. I don't.
She got so upset at me for talking to Adele about not wanting to have kids, and here she is doing the same thing I did and getting other people involved in our relationship.
Wait, I feel like that's different though, because you really never told Tata that you didn't want to have kids. Instead, you told somebody else before you told Tata, aka your wife. So that's like a huge difference between like those two situations, because I feel like in this situation you guys had multiple conversations about this before she went to confide in it with her family, not even her friend but her family. So yeah, but then Tata apologizes. So like, I don't know, am I like crazy here for thinking that? Because I feel like she should be allowed to like confide in her family and tell them what's going on. I don't know, you tell me, because now I'm confused. So James said that he did all of this for her because he didn't want her to feel alone. He wanted to give her a better life, but it just didn't work out. But Tata wants to know the timeline of everything.
But I want to know before I'm even go to America again, how long am I going to be there? How long am I going to see my family again?
So now she wants James to sponsor Angel to America so she can at least see her family. And then James was like, how did we even get to this conversation? And so she said that not seeing her family for half a year is a lot. My problem with this is that Angel did him dirty, like false accusations dirty. So I don't give a fuck about her little apology. Why would I help her or sponsor her to America? Like, it doesn't make sense to me. She's vile, she's rude, and she's entitled.
I've been thinking about it, and I want James to apply visa for Angel to come to America to visit.
Tata, pick another sister.
How do you know what's good for me? That's my opinion!
Leave my family again already sucked, and if we can bring Angel there, that's the least he can do.
You know what? I'm trying to stay positive, but this bitch is getting on my nerves.
So James is like, he barely even talked to Angel, but he doesn't understand why she's making plans for her but not for herself.
Yeah, whatever. Done with this conversation.
Oh my gosh, Tata, don't leave. So he's stressed. He still gotta figure out a place for them to live, a job, and if his wife is even gonna follow him to America. And now they're both just crying. So yeah, that's unfortunate. But I saw in like the preview for the next episode, Tata's crying again. But it's because James is like leaving without her and she's like trying to make a decision, but it's like too late because he's already like driving away.
I am terrified that I'm not gonna see my husband again.
So yeah. Dempsey and Statler. So Dempsey and Statler decided not to talk about Dempsey crying and just decided to move on. Like, that's concerning, but okay. Anyways, they're supposed to go on a nice, cool train ride that goes to the mountains, but Statler bought the wrong tickets.
I don't think this is the train ride we were expecting to get on.
Definitely not the train that I saw in the brochure, but hey, it's cute. Choo choo.
Kill me now!
So she said that this is her last free day before she has to work for a month straight. But the way she words it kind of like sounds strange to me because I don't know how long she's working. Is she working like 10-hour shifts, 12-hour shifts, 16-hour shifts? Because I feel like even if you're working for a month, you should still have time to like go out and do something. Like, you can do something little after work here or there somewhere. Not every day, of course, but like something. Anyways, Dempsey said that she appreciates her and Stella is very happy to hear that. She doesn't show it, but she is happy.
I do appreciate you working and supporting this life.
Thank you. That's nice to hear.
I think.
The world may never know.
Moving on, she then brings up that Dempsey needs to fix the table for her to work because they kind of implemented that Stella works and Dempsey takes care of the van. But Dempsey doesn't look happy about it.
If something needs ordering from, say, like online or something, I think that you're more than able to do that.
But like, if you have all day, you know, why wouldn't you do it?
Fine. It's really annoying that you won't just like do it, so yeah, I'll do it.
Honestly, this one's a bit tricky because I don't know how traditional they're actually going because I came from a traditional household. My mom cooked and cleaned while my dad went to work. But if something was broken in the house, my dad would be the one to order it and fix it. So technically, if the table was broken, it would be like Statler that would be the one to like take care of it and fix it and so on, not Dempsey. But also, it's just a van. I don't feel like it's like a lot of work for like Dempsey to go out and order it and like come and fix it. I don't know. I feel like it's dumb. Like, can y'all not like do it together? Compromise. If you guys are arguing, just compromise.
It ain't gonna
Nah, it ain't gonna work.
Anyways, Dempsey said that she does a lot and she feels like she's being taken for granted.
I'll make sure she's happy, everything's okay for her. Is her work set up okay? Does she have internet? Does she need feeding? And she nitpicks at me for like the smallest things.
So Stella said that she wants to feel like things are equal, and Dempsey's like, are they not? Is it because I don't have a job?
Yep. Yeah.
And Stella's like, no, I just want you to support me. But isn't she? Like, what more do you want from her?
It's hard for me because I'm in a relationship with Satler and I want to be there for her, but I don't really know what she wants from me.
I don't know what she wants from you either. I think that she wants her to like get a job. Like, I feel like that's so obvious at this point. She just wants you to get a job. And so Dempsey brings it up as well on how Stella would want her to work, but she just wants to live and enjoy her life.
There's nothing wrong with
I think we're very different. We're different in that regard.
So then Stella said that they live differently, with Dempsey living freely and her living for success. But Dempsey said that she doesn't want to live like that, and she remembers a conversation in which Stella said that she wants to live the way that Dempsey does.
Like, I love your outlook on life, and now you don't enjoy that part of me. You just get really annoyed at me. Can you see me in your future long term?
Nope. So she said that she would like to see her in her future, but she does get frustrated with their different views of life. But then why get together? Because you've been known her way of life, and you even said that you liked it. So you're Get it together.
Stop it.
Get some help.
I feel like my entire life I've just been desperate for somebody to love me. I see love and I just grab it and want to run with it. But maybe that's not enough. I'm realizing that I'm not sure if I can be in a relationship with someone who's completely different.
Well, not with that attitude or any attitude that you have. So then they sit down and she basically said that they need to put a timeline on their relationship and then see if they're in a better place when that deadline hits.
So I mean, like in 2 months, if we're in an unhealthy place, I think probably we should, sell the van, part ways, and carry on our lives as individuals.
Yes, please do. Dempsey said that she really doesn't want to do it, and she really wants to keep her van. I'm sorry, I meant keep Stellar. She really wants to keep Stellar. No, she doesn't. Then they start showing this montage of them.
Do you love her? Love is a huge thing. If you have love, you have hope.
Man, nobody gives a fuck about this. Anyways, that's where their segment ends. They don't have a preview for the next episode, so I feel like this is the end for them. So I'm just gonna say that I feel like Dempsey was very much using Statler, okay? But I feel like she been known that Statler has like a really bad attitude. So she was trading like dealing with her shitty attitude for like living the life of not paying bills, traveling, getting all her needs met, and like all she had to pay for was like dealing with Statler. That's how I feel about it. But like Statler, I feel like, girl, get some positivity in your life. You like enjoy misery? Stop. Okay? Seek help.
I'm not gonna get up here and bash her like everybody else, but she need a lot of psychological evaluations.
Okay, Sarper and Shekinah. So it's been a couple of months after her nose job, but she tells us that her recovery was really bad.
I had like black eyes and very swollen and couldn't breathe, couldn't taste food.
But Sarper actually took care of her and did a great job. Who would have thought? Me. I'm just kidding.
He reminded me every hour that I need to do my nasal rinse. I need to put this on and that on. And he was bringing me food, water, propping me up.
I did not think he would do a good job. So now we see her new nose. And do you guys like it? Because personally, I love it. Anyways, his visa application has gotten approved. So she wants to surprise him. So she's getting all dressed up so she can tell him the good news. So then Sarper comes in, sees her, and his eyes are huge.
You like it?
Oh my God, you look epic.
So he has gotten so used to seeing her look homeless that he can't believe that she looks like this right now.
Why? Recently, you were look like a homeless, no makeup, recovery sickness.
I know, babe.
Loose sweatpants.
Alright, I get it!
So then she shows him that he got approved, and he's like, yeah. And then when they go in for a hug, his face is just like full of dread.
This is a huge day.
Why, Lord? Why, Lord? Why?
I did my best not to show that I'm not excited too much with that news.
No, you didn't.
Because she was so excited, I don't want to make her upset.
So he really doesn't want to go, and he hoped that he will continue living in Turkey with Shekinah. But he doesn't know how to tell her that he doesn't want to live in America. Like, did you guys not already have this conversation? Why would you tell her that you wanted to go when you don't want to go? It doesn't make sense.
It doesn't at all!
Anyways, it's his turn to surprise her, and he comes out to dance for her. They are so bold to do this in front of the camera.
Okay.
Y'all, what the hell is even this?
Oh my God. Adonis, protect me. That dance was interesting.
Then he starts stripping.
Oh my God, babe. You are so hot.
And that's enough. Okay, I know the rest of y'all want to watch Yoletta nasty, but we're moving on. So now Sarper meets up with his cousin to help him shop because he's planning on proposing to Shekinah.
I'm planning to make a great proposal and then set up a engagement ceremony for us.
But then we find out that he's been married before. Long story short, his parents found out that he was stripping, told him to get his life together, so he decided to go get married. Like, how is that getting your life together? I have no idea. But then he said that it was the worst thing that he ever did. He didn't even have feelings for the girl, who, by the way, they were just friends with benefits. And so they got divorced and he never wanted to get married again.
But right now, I'm breaking my promise.
But she kind of knows that he's been married before, so it's not really a surprise to her.
I told her in the beginning of our relationship, and everything that I said to Shekinah, that she is my first for everything. The one that I said I love you, the one that I bought flowers, it is totally true.
Anyways, he comes out, he looks good. I'll give him that. He does look good. But apparently, he's trying to propose to her here in hopes that she will stay in Turkey.
I think it's a long shot. I don't think that she's going to change her mind because of this proposing ceremonies and everything.
His reasoning is that he feels that she isn't even close with her family, so what's the point of them going back? Sarper then said that he never even had an American dream, he doesn't even want to go, and he wants to stay here in Turkey.
She will connect with my family more, my traditions more, and it shows I love her. I am totally loyal to her, and I will make her happy here.
Huh? Wouldn't it show that you loved her by going to America for her? Ah, come on now. Y'all, he got them crazy eyes again. Anyways, that's where their segment ends. And I'm looking at the preview for like the next episode. And he's proposing to her. And he's like, I will marry you.
I will marry you.
Sarper, you're supposed to ask. Anyways, that's the end of them. And that's the end of this episode. But wait, I gotta give a super thanks to two super thanks. The first one is Spaceman Spiff 33. Thank you. You're now my scrapbook. And the next one is Happy One 2017. Thank you. You also my scrapbook. Thank you so much for watching. Please leave your thoughts in the comments below. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you. Bye.